Hello everyone and welcome to a tutorial on how to use Nvidia GeForce Shadowplay. Alright guys, so first thing you want to do is open up your GeForce Experience page. Now usually this can be in your bottom right part of your taskbar in Windows. So I already have it open here. All you would have to do is right click on it and click on GeForce Experience. Sometimes it'll work if you just left click on it, but usually I like to just right click on it and select GeForce Experience because sometimes it opens up the control panel. So let's go ahead and go into the tab. So here you can see that we have 5 main tabs and then we have two side tabs over here. So I'll go through these tabs in a bit, but let's go ahead and go to the main part of what we're trying to figure out here, Shadowplay. Now this is what I use to record my videos. Whenever I'm recording, I always want to make sure that I'm recording in 1080p HD resolution for 60 FPS, 50 megabits per second, using a H.264. H.264 is one of the highest quality output forms that they have in the settings. So usually whenever you're working with Nvidia GeForce Experience, you want to make sure that all your settings are to your advantage. You don't want to have a 720p video when your display is 1080p. So things like that you can change using this tab right here. Whenever it's off, you're able to change these settings. So quality, I have it to custom, and that's why it's at 1080p HD resolution. Usually it's at 720p, but that's something that you can change. Mode. Now this is something that I tend to use a lot. Shadowplay is a feature in Nvidia GeForce that it makes it so that it's recording all the time. So throughout your whole gaming experience, it's always recording for 5 minutes. Every time it goes past that 5-minute boundary, it deletes it and keeps on making it on the other end. Sorry. And what that does is, whenever you do some cool 360 no-scope or something cool like that, you are able to catch that moment, replay it, and then you have that segment that you can put on the YouTube or Vimeo or whatever you use to post videos. So that is a very cool feature. That is why I like Nvidia GeForce Experience so much, because it captures the moment when you had a great time instead of you getting sad that you didn't record the video. So that is a very cool feature. Another feature that they have is the shadow time. That basically means that's the amount of time that is going to be recorded at all times. So for instance, let's say the regular is 5 minutes. You want to up it to 30 minutes. Maybe you're doing a CSGO game and you want to make sure that you win the actual game before you shadow play it. That's okay too. You can do it up to 30 minutes, but 30 minutes is the boundary. You cannot go more than 30 minutes and you can't go less than a minute. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing a shadow play. You can not use shadow play. There is no thing that says you have to use shadow play. Another thing is Alt F12 makes you have the FPS counter. Now notice that these things that they're saying, you cannot see them in the top right corner, but I can. There's 2 little notifications that you can see whenever you're recording. Status indicator and cameras. Usually the camera would be at the bottom left or top left, sorry. Those are things that you can control in this settings page. Microphone, you want to make sure that's always on. As I said before, I can't change anything at the moment because my Shadowplay is on and I am recording. So, with that being said, what happens whenever you finish recording your video? Well, here's the thing. It doesn't go into a specified file that Nvidia GeForce has made. You get to make your own file. That is another good feature. You get to see where these go. So right now, I have it going into my 3 terabyte drive labeled videos on video games. Now, the reason I have it videos on videos games is, one, it's large, it's a large name, so it's always going to be on the bottom, and it starts with V. So that's another good aspect of it. It's always at the bottom. Now, here's one thing that I'm kind of uneasy about. Whenever you're recording a video, it goes into the tab, it automatically makes a new folder for each game, but sometimes it doesn't recognize that as its own game. So I'm starting a new series on a game called Pixel Piracy. It's a pirate game, but it goes under this tab, Desktop. And as you can see, I'm recording this video right here under Desktop. See, you can see the pirate ship. And it doesn't go under its own game. Now, as you can see, Minecraft, I made its own tab. It doesn't go in there. You can't even label your own game to go in. So that is a little downside, because then you also have to go searching through those files, making sure that that's the right one, and then, of course, putting it into your editing software, and then finding out that that's not the right one that you wanted to choose. So that is a severe downside, in my opinion. So although that can have a few parts a little bit messed up, I mean, Nvidia GeForce Experience Shadowplay is very good at its finest. Alright, one last thing before we end it off. Shadowplay is in beta. They are still trying to fix it up. They might not even take it out of beta. But right now, as it is great. I've been using this recording software ever since I got my new computer in January, and my videos have been better quality ever since. 1080p, 60 frames per second. It is the best recording software out there that you can get for free. As long as you have a 700, 800, 900, and above series graphics card from Nvidia, you can get this application. I am sure that even if you didn't get the application from the drivers that you got the graphics card from, go ahead and go on to nvidiageforce.com. You can get yourselves this application. It is free to download. As far as I am concerned, do not fall for any scams whenever you're downloading it. Whenever you want to download, they want you to download all these free ads. Do not do it, guys. They are scams. But as you can see, look at this, guys. It is great. See right here, 600s or higher, and there you go. That's all you need. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like. I will be doing a little bit more tutorials on the GeForce Experience. Maybe I'll do an episode on how to change your Counter-Strike Global Offense or any games you want to your optimized settings. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.